So welcome everyone. Just want to welcome you all back to our next series of Jamaica Virtual Vibes. We have a very adventurous surprise for you today. I will allow everyone to introduce themselves, but before I do, I will show you a quick video just to give you a teaser of who will be on today for Jamaica Virtual Vibes.
It's a movie, fruit punch and Jamaican rum. It's a groovy, house movement. I don't want the night to done. Let's go to paradise, be free and have some fun in the water. Feel so nice, celebration in the sun.
Anything you want in, feel good, let's go horseback riding. Feel good, this is such a holiday. You gon' wanna stay. It's time to play, they chuck away. Triple play, triple play, zip, yeah. Triple play, say yeah. Go on triple play. Chukka, do you right, yeah. Chukka, do you right, yeah. Chukka, do you right, yeah. Chukka, do you right, yeah.
In the water, off the water, now stop till morning come. Love the baseline, to the baseline. Make your heart start beating like a drum. I'm on a natural vibes. It's taking me higher. Music got me on my feet, so I jump in the water.
So amazing, got to jump in, embrace the wild side, got to fly right away. Feeling so right, sipping on a good time.
All right, so it's definitely time to play. And what we're doing today is giving away a prize to the agent with the most adventurous background. So do participate, put those backgrounds up, and I'll now allow the team to introduce themselves.
Hello everyone, greetings from Jamaica. I'm your girl Paula, and as usual, I'll be bringing you the spirited report later on. Have fun.
All right, so let's see, who else do we have? Jenny, do you want to go ahead?
Yeah, of course. Hi, everyone. I'm Jenny, and I will be bringing to you the culture.
Hello, good afternoon. Liz here. Haven't been on here for a while, but I will be bringing you the latest.
Nice to see everybody again and all those fantastic backgrounds. I'm bringing you Happy Ever After in this Oracles report.
Hi everyone, I am Afia, Senior Business Development Officer, also your action woman, coming to you straight from Chukka, Sandy Bay, or Ocean Outpost, as you know it to be.
All right, and we do
Top of the morning, everyone. This is your boy Anthony coming to you live from beautiful Jamaica, more specifically Chukka Ocean Outpost at Sandy Bay. It's your day, it's your time to play. Catch you later, alrighty?
Perfect. No, somebody else had time to play recently, and let's see what she was up to. Your action girl, Afia. I know she has quite the adventure for us, but let's see.
Hi everyone, this is Afia. I'm here at Chukka Ocean Outpost with
Nazir
and
Fitzroy.
yeah, I'm about to go on this zip line right now. Do you see this? No, I'm not friendly with heights, but hey, we're going to try something today, and I'm going to show you one of the activities you can do when you come to destination Jamaica. All right, then. So together like this or up on this? Here?
You're gonna sit.
And then hold on there. Am I going to hold on go right?
Yes, it's going to put this one as an automatic brake system that will stop. Cool?
So I don't have to stop myself?
You don't have to stop yourself. Just keep both hands on the straps before you step on the impact.
Yeah. When I get right up in the record.
Alright.
Nothing I miss.
Yeah.
Sit. Lift your legs up. Sit.
And I'm going to go.
No, sit your legs. Sit and lift your legs. Lift your legs. I got you. Legs up. Hold on. Lift your legs up.
Yeah. Alright. Good.
Lift your legs up now.
Yeah.
Yeah, lift them. Lift them up.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How was that?
I was trying to position myself, but it never worked out.
Wow.
So Nazir and Fitzroy, based on my performance in the last 2 zips, you think I can make this one?
Yeah, sure.
I think so too.
This one is fun.
All right, good. I just did 2 zip lines a while ago. I feel very, very safe. The view out here is amazing. I can't wait to go out on this one. And come join me.
OMG girl, let's go. What are you doing? How was that? Good?
You want to hurt yourself?
No, I never hurt myself, man.
No, you keep them.
Say something for the camera.
Oh my God! So that's the end of my zip lining for today. And now I'm going to head over to horseback riding right now.
You sure that's the end of your zip line?
For today. So I just completed 4 lines of zip lining, and I'm heading over to horseback riding now.
All right, so you know, safety first every time that you're doing or activities. And the team at Chukka will definitely guide you through the process of doing their activities. So for your girl, Paula, I know she's there. I know she has the best job. Let's see what drink she has today. Jenny will also put the recipe in the chat so you can try this at home.
Hello everyone, and welcome to this another edition of the
Dean. I'm your bartender for this evening. I'm gonna make you a Jungle cocktail with Campari. Alright? First, some icing. Gonna go with Appleton's Estate, the world's finest dark rum. Gonna go with 1.5 ounces. Campari, 0.5. Then you're gonna top it off with some pineapple juice. Now we're gonna serve. So,
Thank you so much.
Jungle Bird is served.
Simply delicious. So the Coral Cliff Gaming and Entertainment is so much more than the lava bar from where my Jungle Bird came from. It is an exotic cocktail of experiences. So many things on offer here. You have live entertainment. There's the arcade downstairs with activities for adults and children alike. The gaming floor is here. Endless activities. There's a restaurant just behind me as well. So I just want to thank you so much for having joined me for this weekend drink. I'll see you next time.
So Paula, tell us, what did you like the most from that drink? What flavor of ingredient did you like?
Well, you know, Shanika, the Appleton brand, anything that goes with that is always just so superb. And that was the kicker for me. It was really good, quite refreshing, as always, right?
Good, good. And I know Afia is there waiting again for us. I know she is the adventure woman and she's trying something new. And it's definitely as well time to play. Here is what she's up to at Chukka, Sandy Bay.
So this is my horse that I'm going to go out into the water on, and his name is Neptune. Is it a girl or a boy, by the way? A boy. All right. So this is my guide, Ricardo, and he just took me out. I am wet right now, but I'm happy because that was a wonderful experience. Ricardo?
Right, and I know you heard the waves of the Caribbean Sea. So if you indeed want to just relax and experience that Caribbean Sea, what I want you to do today is just say Yaman in the chat. So go right ahead. And now we're gonna wait and just listen from Afia. Afia, do you remember the 4 movements of the horse?
Shanika, why are you doing that to me right now? Walk, trot, canter, and gallop. Yeah, I did. Oh, thank you, brain. And
I know everyone challenged you to do the gallop, so we're still waiting on the gallop. It didn't gallop in the sea, but we're still waiting.
I don't know if that wait will be in vain, but let's see.
Let's see. And now we're going to hear from Jenny. She does have something very interesting, something that everybody loves, and that is Jamaican food. So we're going to hear from Jenny all about her culture club experiences looking at food in Jamaica. What's your best food? Let us hear it.
Hi everyone. Today I will be talking to you about food in Jamaica and where to go to find some of Jamaica's finest cuisine and tastiest street food. You have all heard of jerk chicken, Jamaican patties, and most of you would have heard of ackee and saltfish. But what about fish escovitch and bami? Would you like a festival to go with your meal? Or have you ever fancied trying Manish water? Here are a list of my 5 recommended eateries for you to try when you next visit Jamaica. So let's get into it, starting with number 5, Floyd's Pelican Bar. I'm sure you've all heard of Floyd's Pelican Bar, and a trip to Jamaica wouldn't be complete without sipping a cool red stripe beer while staring out to the Caribbean Sea. Floyd's Pelican Bar is built on stilts in the middle of the sea and is only accessible via boat. Now that's exciting in itself. Although classed as more of a bar, Floyd's does serve food. However, there are only 2 things on the menu: lobster and fresh fish. But the views alone have added Floyd's Pelican Bar to the top 5. Number 4, The Caves. Located in Negril, The Caves is a beautiful, luxurious hotel with coastal views. But one thing that makes The Caves stand out is their sunset dining in the caves. If you want to impress, you can book a private, authentic Jamaican 5-course candlelit dinner in the caves with a front row sea view. It's absolutely beautiful. Number 3, Scotchies. Now, if you're going to go anywhere in Jamaica, make sure you stop off at Scotchies, serving up freshly jerked chicken or pork with a range of side dishes. As you pull up a chair on a cushioned keg barrel, please note this is a no-frills casual eatery, but it is the food and the vibrant energy that Scotchies creates that has made it what it is today and allows visitors to get the real taste of Jamaica. Number 2, Fireman's Lobster Pit. Fireman's Lobster Pit is located at the Boardwalk Village on Norman Manley Boulevard in Negril. Their menu includes a wide variety of seafood such as coconut shrimp, grilled snapper, lobster, curry shrimp, and grilled shrimp, just to name a few. And the views are absolutely breathtaking. If you're not going to come here to eat, why not come here for a drink instead and take in the magnificent surroundings, especially at sunset? And last, but by no means least, number 1, Zimbali's Retreat. Zimbali's Retreat is a tropical mountain lodging with 6 cottages in Westmoreland, famous for their cooking, studio and restaurant. The chefs here at Zimbali serve up dishes from their 7-acre organic farm using the freshest produce, creating mouth-watering meals and bringing their guests back to nature with their luscious surroundings. Perfect for special occasions and real foodies. So that wraps up my top 5 recommendations for dining out in Jamaica. Of course, you can always try out your cooking skills and create a Jamaican banquet at home. There are loads of authentic Jamaican cookbooks out there, such as Original Flavor by brothers Craig and Sean. So why not have a look and see what you can rustle up?
Thanks, Jenny. So Chukka has many activities, and one of the must-do is this activity that we're going to show you with Afia right now. So please do ensure that your view is on speaker view so you can take in this entire experience. And it's truly amazing. Afia, are you ready for us?
Yeah, man, I am ready. We are right here at the newest addition to Chukka Ocean Outpost, and this is the hammock zip, and I'm going over water right now. I have Anthony here with me and also Chris, and out on the water to meet me, we have Kobe. I know you can see him way out there. So yes, how popular, let me turn my camera around. How popular is this new addition, would you say, Anthony?
Oh gosh, it's a splash. People love it. This is like the cherry on top of that cake, the icing on the cake. Everybody wants to do it. Get that splash in the ocean.
All right, so I'm gonna get set up right now just so you can see what's going on. Okay, so no mask for water activities. So I'll be taking this off temporarily, of course. All right.
All right, so I'm going to adjust it from the back. So you're going to sit down down like you're in a swing.
All right.
All the way down until you face it.
Am I good?
You're going to hold both hands to the side. Now right.
Inside.
Inside.
Oh, yes.
That's wonderful.
Okay.
So, on the count of three, you're going to lift the legs, move your way up. Once you're going across, you're going to lift the legs. Once the legs are up, once you hit the water, you're going to slow down. So don't keep your head, legs hanging down, just keep them up.
Lift them up. All right,
good. Just slow down, all right?
Good to go?
So on the count of 3, 1, 2, 3, go.
Embrace yourselves, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. Wow. Wow.
That flash.
Boy, that's the coolest thing ever, literally speaking.
Now, if you're in the chat, let us know, would you try that experience? Is that something that you would recommend for your clients to do? Let us know. All right, so while Afia gets back, we will now hear from our regional director, Elizabeth Fox. She has the latest for us, and she will share now. Do keep your cameras on speaker view so you can see.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be here at Virtual Vibes. I haven't been around for the last couple of weeks because I've been on holiday and I've been to an amber destination. And I have to say, travel was easy. I did my test before I went. And before I flew home, I took an antigen test. I tested on day 2. I did a test to release on day 5. And I then do test on day 8, which will be Friday. But no problem. So I have to say that although we are not recommended to travel to amber destinations, it actually wasn't an issue as long as you get your tests. It was actually a pleasure and I had a great time. So news from Jamaica. Well, this week, the government of Jamaica has announced a reduction in the number of days required for quarantining for fully vaccinated people. So fully vaccinated people will now be required to quarantine for 8 days on arrival in Jamaica rather than the 14 days. So anyone who's not vaccinated and who is not staying on the tourism corridor will be required to quarantine on arrival for 14 days. So that would be people who are not staying on the corridor. Maybe they're going to a wedding somewhere, a funeral. Maybe they're staying with somebody not on the tourism corridor. Maybe they're on business. So this applies to people who are supposed to quarantine on arrival in Jamaica. If you're double vaccinated, who are now able to quarantine just for 8 days, which will make a great difference for people arriving in Jamaica for weddings and funerals and visiting friends and family. So we're really pleased about that. And air service did resume a few weeks ago. And I have to say, we're very pleased that Virgin Atlantic is flying over to Montego Bay from Heathrow, and British Airways is flying into Kingston from London Gatwick. And I have to say, some of you have been selling Jamaica, and thank you very much, because the Virgin flights, excuse me, the Virgin flights are running currently at 64% load factor. And the British Airways flights into Kingston are running at 91% load factor. So thank you, travel agents, for selling Jamaica when we need you. We appreciate it. Thank you. Keep it up. Keep selling Jamaica. It's not that difficult to travel, and we must travel. We've got to keep these airlines flying. We've got to keep business. We've got to keep tourism going, and we will. So thank you very much. That's the latest from Jamaica. And back over to you, Shanika. Thank you.
Thank you, Liz. And the mystery awaits. You know what time it is. It's the Oracle's report. So let's hear from the Oracle himself. What's your turn?
Oh, Shanika, you always big me up. I love it. Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. It's Torrance here again, and I'm trying to draw threads through all of this and keep you updated and amused, and let you know that, yeah, I was really enjoying watching Afia riding that horse in Jamaica, but I bet a lot of you didn't know that the first horse racing in the Western Hemisphere took place in Jamaica. Jamaica had the first Gymkhana racetrack in the Western Hemisphere, in the Americas, and a lot of people don't realize that. Now we have a racetrack in Kingston, and we have races every Wednesday and Saturday. If you have clients who are going to Jamaica or are big racing buffs, Jamaica's a great place to go and watch horse racing. Shanika, I know you know a little bit about horse racing, so you can put it in the chat if you have any tips to give the rest of our friends. But today I want to just give you a little heads up on Happy Ever After. We're in June. It's the month of weddings here in the UK, but there aren't very many of them happening because there's so many challenges for brides. But a lot of people have put off their weddings and probably are not doing them this year and may want to do them next year. So I really want to give you an insight into what the Jamaica Tourist Board can do to help you to sell weddings better. We are going to be showcasing romance for as long as you need our support. We're here to help you if you want to do an online fair or if you want to do an in-person activity later on in the year. The Tourist Board is here. We have an amazing resource, which is a microsite for romance and weddings. If you are curious to see what our microsite is all about, it has all the venues, and just as Liz mentioned, the Prime Minister made some updates. You can now have 50 people at a wedding in Jamaica, which for most UK weddings going abroad, that's a pretty good number. So if you wanted to tell a client, head out to Jamaica to get married, if it's as soon as possible or in the months ahead, you can have up to 50 guests at a venue outside of resort. In resort, it could be a different number, a higher number. But if you chose to have a venue outside, it would be 50. So snap that QR code, it'll give you all the details of our Jamaica wedding microsite, and it will put you in really good stead. Our I Do Jamaica magazine is also available. It will tell you all of the people in Jamaica who are in the wedding industry, and it will help you to provide that happy ever after moment for your clients. We've got some amazing new collateral coming up, a new video, which we've just had a preview of today, and it looks fantastic. It's going to help you to sell Jamaica, to sell weddings in Jamaica. And I'm pretty sure that knowing that the costs are as low as they can be, getting married in Jamaica is as easy as it can be, no blood test required, costs for the licenses are low, you really should not have any difficulty making your clients' dreams come true at that amazing wedding in Jamaica. There is going to be a last minute dash, so make sure you have all of your facts ready. People are still wanting to get married, and if they want to go abroad and do it in a place where it's easy, affordable, and they can have up to 50 guests at a venue outside of a hotel, then Jamaica is definitely the place. And you can get a Jungle Bird cocktail. I love the fact that Paula was drinking a Jungle Bird in a venue where you could have a wedding if you chose to. Coral Cliff has been known to host weddings in the past, and that stunning restaurant that Jenny showed you, the caves in the grill, rumor has it, Harry proposed to Meghan there. So that's the Oracle's report. Back to you, Shanika.
Thanks, Torrance. And I know Torrance is forgetting the prizes. Torrance? No.
I haven't forgotten the prize at all. I've given the answer, so it's there somewhere.
All right. So let's see the background. Let's see the most adventurous. So Torrance can have a view. He'll be selecting the winner, and we'll do a vote in the chat. So let's see the background. Let's see if anyone has the most adventurous background. Torrance, have a quick look, and then we'll do a quick vote. Please vote for your favorite backgrounds by mentioning the first name of the agent who you think will have the most adventurous background.
I'm going to put it onto gallery view now. So Amanda and Yasmin and Chrissy, I'm waiting. I'm really hoping I'm going to see Dungeon Falls here or something really exciting. So far, I'm only seeing Denise, and she's on a restaurant somewhere in Montego Bay. Anybody else? We've got Karen. Karen is there. Karen's on a raft. That's got my attention already. Mr. Remedios, nice to see you rafting down the Martha Brae. Did we do that to Jamaica? I think we probably did. Well, I can't see any more unless I'm missing a few. So if I had to pick the most adventurous looking one, I'd say Karen Dust Remedios is our winner today.
All right, fabulous. Thanks, Torrance. And what will they be winning today, Torrance?
Give me a minute to think about it.
All right.
Exciting.
Go on. Now, we do have Afia who's waiting with Anthony from Chukka, and they're ready to speak to you all about the experiences of Chukka. And do remember, put your view on speaker view so you can take in the quick view. If you have any questions, let us know. Over to you, Afia.
All right, so here we are once again with Anthony. I just had to adjust my camera like 3 times because he is really tall. But you can see my background. It is just absolutely amazing. And Anthony is just going to give us some more information about Chukka Ocean Outpost. So tell us, what is the activity that Brits really love to do when they come to this location?
Alrighty, is it fair for me to say all of them?
All visitors or Brits?
I'm just messing around. I mean, horseback being our signature tour is a very demanded tour outside of ATVs. Everybody wants to do ATVs. And then because we're a park, we find out that people do a combination. But horseback is one of those tours that stand out, our signature tour.
All right. I like that. The next thing, right now we are following our COVID protocols as strictly as possible. But I want to know, and of course our agents want to know, given the fact that we have, we're going through a pandemic right now. I don't even like saying that word, but it is what it is. It is the reality right now. How do you handle, do persons sit together on ATVs? How do you manage the social distancing and also with the equipment? You have a lot of equipment that's used here. So how do you go about, what's the COVID protocols like here for that? Just so our agents know.
In a nutshell, and good morning again, my wonderful folks out there. In a nutshell, we first out of the block, we have a rigid program that is called a Chukka Check program that ensures that all stops are pulled in terms of safety, health and safety. That has always been paramount important with Chukka as a brand over the years. And with COVID, we have stepped it up. So as it relates to buses, we ensure that the seats are made from special waterproof material that are sanitized rigorously before and during and between pickups and stuff like that. As it relates to gears, with snorkeling equipment, gloves, harnesses, you name those. Again, those are sanitized, washed, clean, and they are cycled. So for example, gear that is used for a tour number 1, for example, is not used until no sooner than a tour number 3.
I get you.
So we cycle, we give them enough time to be clean in between. Same thing with the motorized tours that are shared. We sanitize them before and after every activity.
And I can definitely speak to that because I always see they have several bottles of sanitizers at every single location across the property. So just to make everyone feel comfortable, and I surely felt comfortable seeing that. So the next thing I will ask is, when our agents are booking for their clients to come to Jamaica and experience all the activities that you have here at the Chukka Ocean Outpost, how do they go about doing that? What tour operators do they need to go through to make those bookings?
Afia, love you very much. I'm happy you asked that question. I was waiting for that question. You know, I'm all about sales, I'm all about selling, and I'm happy. Chukka is proud to announce that we have our affiliate platform as it relates to a Chukka Pala program. And this is where our agents can go and register on chukka.com/pal. They can register. This is a link that is used to promote, to sell our products, and they can even track commissions on that link. Alrighty?
Nice.
So that's at chukka.com/pal. If that's too much to remember, just simply remember chukka.com. You scroll down, you'll see the affiliate PAL program link, travel agent, you register.
Oh, all
There
right.
you go.
This is good. You can track your
Awesome.
commissions. He's been saying that since morning. It's not awesome.
It's not.
It's wholesome. It's wholesome.
It's wholesome.
Wholesome. Okay, and then I know that I gave you all a snippet of some of the activities that are available here, and these are some of the firsts in Jamaica, namely the zip line over the water. That's the first in Jamaica, and also the hammock zip is a first in Jamaica as well. But just tell me some of the other activities, and actually, as it relates to the horseback and swim that I showed you, that was a teaser because it wasn't even the full tour. I know I'm just trying to show you some of the things that are available here, but what are some of the other activities that you can do here at the Chukka Ocean Outpost? We mentioned zip lining, we mentioned ATV biking, we mentioned horseback riding swim. What else is there?
Sweet. If I may just say, I mean, let us start with the space. Chukka is, I mean, when it comes to design, all of this was deliberate. And a lot of persons would be in this space and thinking that COVID is what inspired this design, but it was a deliberate design. The open space, outdoor space, you find your own little niche within the spaces, enjoy your own little bubble with your own family while feel connected with nature. And as we're talking about activities, ATVs, those are the single seaters that we have here. And also if we do have couples, husband and wife, or just two friends traveling, you can do the side-by-side, the dune buggies, where we say is a driver and a screamer. We also have the signature tour, which is a horseback. And I like to say it's not just an awesome experience, it's a wholesome experience. It's a two-part experience, a countryside trail, go to the local villages, feel connected with nature, and then you transition into the warm Caribbean Sea. And I must say, it's optional. Some persons may not want to do the land and may want to do the ocean or vice versa.
I see.
And the brand new, spanking new ocean zip line and hammock splash. I know it's a mouthful. Ocean zip and hammock splash. It's new. It's not about the number of lines. It's not even how long the lines is. It's the rarity. It's what you get to see. Nobody does it this way.
So then I want to ask, and thank you so much for sharing all of that information, Anthony. I want to ask Shanika, are there any questions from the agents? Because this is our time. This is your time to ask any questions that you may have.
I have a question. Afia. Anthony, are you sitting there?
Yes. Go ahead, say that.
I said, has he ever had a wedding at the Sandy Bay depot there? And I think it's the perfect place to trash the dress on that hammock zip line.
Have you ever? Yes, have you ever had a wedding?
This is a location that is designed to host 2,000 people at any given time. I mean, COVID restriction, 70% of that. But over the years, we have been hosting weddings, birthdays, celebrations, sold out day. We have diverse space that can be set up through our groups department. So yes, weddings, that's part of us.
All right, wonderful.
Awesome. So,
any more questions?
Question. Will the rates on the website be gross costs, including commission?
Yeah, those rates are gross. So those would be the rack rate, and out of that, in that would already included your commission.
Your commission, okay.
So
we make it easier for you to understand.
All right, I'm not seeing any more questions just yet. So we want to thank you so much for having us and having Afia get wet and experience, because it's always time to play in Jamaica.
I think
now,
there's
one.
Sorry to cut you, Shanika. I just want to show you this little gazebo over here is actually for dining experiences. And there's also catamarans here. I'm not sure if he mentioned that, but there are catamarans here too. And that's the last thing I will say. over to you again, Shanika. Apologies.
No problem. It's good to always show what's available because when they know, they can experience it and sell it even better. So just to sign up to next week, Jamaica Virtual Vibes, the link is in the chat. We will also share now on screen the QR code. If you have your cameras, please snap, go ahead and register for next week. We will be showing one of our boutique luxury properties in Jamaica. We're not giving away the secret yet until you go on and register. So do check it out. You can take a photo or a screenshot of this, but the link, as mentioned, is in the chat. All right. So
yeah, we try and do things bespoke here and a little bit different. And so many of our regulars here we know quite well. I know Karen, and I know Karen enjoys a little bit of rum. So Karen, I'm going to make sure you get a lovely bottle of Appleton rum sent to you as your prize for being the most adventurous. I love that rafting shot, and I know you'll enjoy the rum as well.
I don't know if you realize it was very interesting. It had little clouds of thoughts around it. It might be, I can take that rum on a raft. You can, Karen. You have a cocktail on a raft.
Karen is a deep thinker. We know that, so it doesn't surprise me.
All right, fabulous. Now, just to close out, we'll show you another experience of what you can do. And Torrance, I think you would agree that this experience is where you can really trash the dress. So thank you all for joining. See you next week.
In this area, this is actually a fish sanctuary in this area. Yes. And this is, how far is this drop? It's 15 feet. 15 feet. So when you jump, can I do crazy stunts in the water before I go in, or I have to jump a special way? We ask that you jump pencil position. Yes. Safety is our number one priority. And though you might be professional and you want to backflip, you want to fly, you want to create all those exciting things, you don't allow that to your own safety. Moment. Yes. Because everywhere you go, it has its own unique rules and protocol, and safety is very important to us. And it has been proven, so we ask that you do it in one particular position. So we keep the lifeguards here, one in the water, one on land, to ensure that we follow our rules as well. And so we want you to have fun, but we want you to have fun safe. And the last thing I want to ask is, when I jump off into the water, is there normally a lifeguard in the water? In the water. Okay, so one on land and one in the water, just in case. So sometimes we're professional, but we still get scared or we panic or something out of the ordinary happens. Because this is adventure, you can't put a particular expectation on adventure. Anything can happen. So we ensure that we are one step ahead of it. So a lifeguard has to be there to receive you once you get into the water. Well, thank you so much, Alyssa, and I am getting ready to jump off into the cool Caribbean sea. Always stand still.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go!
Not for the face of height, you hear that? Wow. So, I didn't open my eyes going over the cliff. So it felt like I was in a dream. That's what it normally feels like when I jump into water. But it was really good. The water was amazing. I feel great. It was exhilarating. You should definitely try it when it comes to Chukka Cove.
All right.
Afia, I'm so proud of you. So proud of you, Afia.
All right. Thank you so much, everyone.
It's a movie, fruit ones and Jamaican rum. It's a groovy, house movement. I don't want the night to done. Let's come to paradise, be free and have some fun in the water. Feels so celebrate and in the sun.
Feel good, let's go horseback riding. Feel good, this is such a holiday. You gon' wanna